that police might be narrowing into this person.
Yes, there is a profound sense of shock. Crystal, we will leave it there. Thanks very much, though, for being with us. I want to bring into the conversation now Levi Coovert, who's a student at Washington State University, who actually debated Charlie Kirk when he visited his campus. And thank you for being here with us on BBC News. Tell me what that experience was like.
Yeah, I was one of probably 50 students who waited in line to debate him, and I can't say I agreed with him on a lot, but after seeing him and actually speaking to him in person, I think that definitely humanizes him, a person who, I've been very annoyed by on social media before, but seeing him now, the reactions to his death, it's devastating.
Give me an idea of what you actually debated, the issues, because he was controversial, he was provocative.
Yeah, so me being a news editor at my student newspaper, I wanted to ask him about how he felt about the media and how he felt about Donald Trump, obviously kicking certain media organizations out of the White House press room. I thought that, that was not okay for President Trump to do. And so I kind of went back and forth with Charlie for 3 or 4 minutes just about whether or not for example, the Associated Press, and he was very adamant that obviously the Associated Press should not be in the newsroom. But I was kind of arguing for the AP. So we kind of argued about that for 3 or 4 minutes, kind of went back and forth, and it was interesting to hear his perspective for sure.
And this tour of university campuses, as you are talking to us, we are seeing pictures of just one of those events. It was a regular tour. He was doing it just like yesterday. In terms of atmosphere, did he recognise, do you think, from your interaction with him, that on occasions he was walking into what could be a hostile atmosphere?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think in Washington State in particular, we are a very liberal state, and I felt like he was walking into the fire here. I mean, there's protesters, and certainly it was not a campus of only people who were friendly to him.
And of course, that's one side of the political spectrum. Of course, we've been going through just his popularity, his influence, and that is absolutely true, because it was interesting. I was reading one quote earlier today who made the point that for generations it was cool when you were young to be seen as a Democrat. He made it cool to be right-wing, to be a Republican. Did you get that sense among the variety of students you come across with?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the culture among college students has definitely been shifting to a culture that it's a lot more accepting to have differing viewpoints. I mean, a lot of my own friends have differing viewpoints, and I think we're all much more respectful about it, actually, because we have people who are promoting this culture of free speech and free thought. So I do think that, yeah, he definitely kind of made it, you could say, made it cooler to be conservative. Just from seeing, the reactions to him on my campus, you can tell a lot of people really, really liked this guy.
Give me a little more of a sense of the sort of conversations you've had, the sort of reaction to those dreadful events, because it is chilling. We're talking about debating political issues, and this has been the culmination of yesterday's debate.
Yeah, well, we were actually in the newsroom when we found out, and everyone down there we kind of collectively were like in shock, almost in shock, and thinking about how, yeah, this is a guy that, I personally do not agree with a lot of what he had to say, but seeing now, like, the reaction to, yeah, there are actually people who wanted him dead. That's crazy to me. And finding out, yeah, I think we were all just in shock, understanding that what is happening in our country, what is happening, that we can't talk about these issues anymore. Now we've come to the point where we have to shoot over them.
Well, Levi, we have to leave it there, but thank you for joining us on BBC News. There has been so much condemnation of Charlie Kirk's killing from both sides of the political spectrum, including from various former US presidents. President Biden posted, "There is no place in our country for this kind of